In the sweltering summer of 394 BC, the lush plains near Nemea became a battlefield where the fate of ancient Greece was fiercely contested. This was the first major engagement of the Corinthian War, a conflict ignited by the power vacuum and shifting alliances following the Peloponnesian War. The Battle of Nemea was not just a confrontation between two city-states, but a showdown between coalitions, with Sparta on one side, facing an alliance of Athens, Thebes, Corinth, and Argos on the other. After the Spartan victory in the Peloponnesian War, their dominance over Greece seemed unchallenged. However, Spartan hegemony was oppressive and stirred resentment among other city-states. Athens, recovering from its defeat and humiliation, sought to regain its former glory and influence. Thebes and Corinth, eager to curtail Spartan expansion, joined Athens. Argos, historically an enemy of Sparta, naturally aligned with this coalition. Together they aimed to break Spartan control and redistribute the power dynamics in Greece. Meanwhile, alarmed by this coalition, Sparta, under King Agesilaus, prepared to assert its supremacy. The Spartans were battle-hardened and disciplined, their lives molded by the harsh Agog training system, making them formidable adversaries on the battlefield. As tensions escalated, both sides mobilized their forces. The allies, commanded by the Athenian general Iphicrates and the Theban leader Ismenias, gathered a force comprising heavy infantry phalanxes supplemented by light troops and cavalry. Their strategy relied on using their numerical superiority to overwhelm the Spartans. The Spartans, under the command of King Agesilaus, marched from the Peloponnese, their ranks filled with elite hoplites known for their cohesion and tactical acumen. Despite being outnumbered, the Spartan force was confident, their morale buoyed by their storied military tradition. The battle unfolded near the river Nemea. The allies planned to ambush the Spartan army as it crossed the river, hoping to disrupt their formations in the difficult terrain. However, the Spartan scouts detected the presence of enemy forces and quickly relayed this information to King Agesilaus. Adjusting their strategy, the Spartans formed a battle line that maximized their strengths. The hoplites stood shoulder to shoulder in a phalanx, their shields overlapping, spears pointing outward in a bristling wall of wood and iron. The sight of the disciplined Spartan phalanx advancing was enough to instill fear in the hearts of lesser men. As the battle commenced, the allied forces attacked with zeal, their numbers engulfing the narrower Spartan formation. Initially, the sheer weight of the allied assault pushed the Spartans back, their line bending but not breaking under the pressure. The critical moment came when the Spartan cavalry, though generally considered inferior to their hoplites, managed to flank the allied troops. This unexpected maneuver caused confusion and chaos in the allied ranks, which were already stretched, trying to encircle the Spartan phalanx. Seizing the opportunity, the Spartan hoplites pressed forward with renewed vigor. Their line, previously bending, now pushed back with lethal efficiency. The allied forces, unable to maintain their cohesion, began to falter. The disciplined stab of Spartan spears and the relentless advance turned the tide in their favor. The Battle of Nemea ended with a decisive Spartan victory. The allied losses were substantial, and the morale of their troops was severely damaged. However, the victory was not without cost. The Spartans, too, had suffered significant casualties, and the fear of further losses in future engagements led to a more cautious approach in their subsequent military campaigns. The aftermath of the battle led to a reassessment of strategies among the Greek city-states. The Allied powers, recognizing the need for better coordination and tactics, began to refine their approaches, which would be tested in later battles of the Corinthian War. The Battle of Nemea, though a tactical victory for Sparta, underscored the changing dynamics of Greek warfare and set the stage for the continued struggle for supremacy among the city-states. It was a vivid demonstration that no single power could easily dominate the fiercely independent states of Greece. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.